Space! What a lot of it there is! This is Starport Delta, which is about to come out on Steam. It's a space station building game based on a hexagonal grid, where you have to puzzle out the most efficient design to expand ever outwards without going bankrupt. But you need to get those shields up and guns out, because there are pirates waiting to attack, and sometimes it just likes to start raining meteors. Where's Cisco when you need him? So this is by Cloudfire Studios, and thanks to them for sending me a key to this. And so I'll be playing in sandbox mode to best show off the game, because we get to build a station from scratch. There is a tutorial, and also a campaign mode, where you take on existing stations, and learn every element of the game, one by one. I'll explain what and why I'm building as we go, but here's the stuff that you really should know immediately. There's two key figures in this: goods, up here, and cash, up here. You get goods by building mining colonies, and you get cash from building housing, and later by selling goods. Letting your cash hit below zero is very bad, because the game will destroy random buildings to pay off the debt. Right, okay, so this is our core, our port. Already a bit of a population here, and we need to start by building a few things. And there are bonuses for like clustering buildings together, but let's start quite simple by building a power plant. And we'll get a bit of a tutorial action at the start here as well in sandbox mode, which will sort of like guide us as we start to unlock all the various bits. We won't pay attention too much to her. So we also need oxygen, power, oxygen, and also food. Those three things will essentially form the bedrock of what everything needs to survive. Not every building needs everything. Some buildings will only need power, some will need oxygen and food or whatever. But things like housing will need all three. Speaking of which, we do need some housing. At the moment, our tax dollars means that we're slightly on the up here. Space bucks, 20 quid per day. So if we build a bit more housing, people will slowly move in and get us more tax and earn us cash. So what I'll do, hang on, I'll turn on these overlays, because those show you exactly what is available in each particular space. If you see all three, yellow, green and blue, we can put housing there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start assembling a cluster of 3, because that will give you a bonus. However, we won't be able to do that. This has to be like a tight cluster, not like a line of 3. We can't do that because there are no clusters available where all 3 things are available. But we'll start doing it here. There's one. There's one house, and we've got now a total potential population of 40, and that'll slowly go up from 20 as people start to move in. Nobody wants to move in at the moment because they all hate me because I smell of, I don't know, some sort of space gas or something. Anyway, sod you. And we've also been given defence lasers and corridors, and corridors just extend things outwards. If you don't want... Oh, hello. We've also got security scans that you can always do to get extra bits of cash and trade and stuff like that. It's really just clicking on buildings. So, at the moment... there's a missing developer, so let's click on the port, because they're almost always there. There's a green lad, that's the missing developer. And we can either do a nice thing or a bad thing, and that's like shoot them out of an airlock. Let's go for the nice thing. You don't get so many good rewards for that, but you reduce the possibility of bad things happening. What was that? I completely missed that. Was that... I think that was meteors about to land. I don't think it is, maybe it's just... Ooh, oh shit, what was the message? I can't build defence things yet. It might actually be pirates! Shit, it was the other thing. Well, I very, very quickly built a laser there, and it shot off the pirates, and we're all safe now. Unfortunately, that's exactly where I was going to put my new housing development, but I kind of like panicked. Do I need to repair that? I don't think so, I think everything's fine. Right, okay, so we've got a little bit of a reprieve now. Now we've been given the defence shields, which will prevent meteors from blowing things up. So I'm going to put that... That only needs power, I think. Yes, it just needs power, so I'm going to put that somewhere around the back, I think. No, in fact, there, I'll put it there. That, if I turn on this overlay, that means we can... The purple stuff indicates where is being protected, so that's all the buildings and also everything out to the left. I'll probably have to put one on the right hand side as well, but at the moment we're now losing 20 quid a day because I'm starting to get a bit of upkeep going on. I'll turn that off. I just like to leave these 3 things on, just so I can see where to build. It'd be wise to start building out near my defence shield, but for now let's put in the housing. Where's the housing? It's over here, so let's put that there. So now we've got 2 housing, and I'm going to put a 3rd one here when we eventually get some oxygen. which will make the housing cluster more efficient. We've still only got minus 26 quid a day. However, people haven't finished moving in yet, so that'll go up. So the taxes will go up as that goes up. I might try and attract people to our... Oh, we haven't actually got that unlocked yet, so I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do instead is put some mining facilities. They'll start getting us goods. Put that. What does this need? This only needs power as well, so I'm going to bung that there. Oh, I can't. Oh, it needs oxygen as well. Oh, yes, because there are people living here, aren't there? There. That one's got both power and oxygen. There. Now we've got a park, a garden. I'm going to put that near my housing just to increase the amount of... Oh, I also need oxygen. Oh, look, meteors are, like, imminent. But I'm going to build some oxygen. Oxygen? What I'll do is also... Where's the existing oxygen? When the shields are up, everything's purple, so it's really hard to see. It's over there somewhere. Uh-oh, meteors. But we should be protected. I think everything is fine. Yes. If you do push it and start building things outside your shield, they may or may not get hit. And then you have to start spending money on repairs. Anyway, people are moving in, so our taxes are now in the positive, which is good. And what are the missions objectives here? Money, get a lot of it. 8,000 tons of goods. A large population, 3,500. Well, this is a sandbox, I guess. And also make a very big station. In the campaign mode, the goals are a lot more modest. Anyway, I'm going to start planning on where we're going to actually have oxygen in future. Because I want to do another cluster of 3. I can put that there, because all we need is power. And that gives us a tile here, which means we can make a housing cluster of 3. And that'll upgrade itself automatically. There we go. And it does mean... Oh, here we go. There's actually a scan thing going on there. Anyway, so that upgrade bonus, because we've got cluster of 3, means that we've got an extra set of population spaces for people. So we've got 54 people here and 104 maximum. So all's going quite nicely. I'm going to try and get the oxygen as a cluster as well, but at the moment we haven't got power there. So now we have having to start thinking a bit craftily about where things go. Right. Well, how much money? Yeah, I think we've... No, I think we are going to need power next. Again, I'm thinking ahead with clusters. So that one's got oxygen. Well, we're going to need oxygen and food. So let's do this really near the shield, actually. Oh, we've only got 2,000 quid. So we will either need to wait a little bit for cash to come in, or was that bandits? It might be wise to actually get some kind of defence on the other side. There we go. So we've got defence on both sides. Let's have a look. The new red overlay is what tiles our defensive lasers are covering. So you can see pretty much everything is sorted. Oh, hang on. Apart from this bit over here. Have we got like one missing? Oh dear. We have to whip up a quick turret. There we go. And sell it. I don't know if I really want it to be there. Anyway, we need to spend money on repairs for that. We haven't got enough money. We need 864 quid, and we've got 800. Some money has just come in. I'm not going to spend it just yet, because as I said at the start of the video, if we go below 0, one of our buildings will spontaneously combust at random. I think we're safe now. So that's repaired that. But we will need to make sure that we do put another turret on this side. There was literally, I think, just one space, which is probably not covered by the turret, which is most alarming. So that's going to be a mining depot. Mining depots can be a cluster, so I'll leave a bit of space. Well, I'll probably put a turret here. Or I could maybe put a corridor. Oh, hang on, I haven't got enough money for this. I think the next thing we need to do is start thinking about... Hey, what's this? I've never noticed that before. Ooh! Oh, the attack notifications. Oh, that's useful. Okay. Never knew that. Never noticed that before. So we need some more cash, so I think we should be concentrating on housing again. However, in the meantime, let's see some of the mining place. One of the mining places has got some stolen resources. We've only got one mining depot, so it's got to be... Oh, maybe we've got more. Hang on, maybe it's somewhere else. Maybe it's a resident. Okay, so I'm going to start clicking about to see what's... Oh, here we go. Look, someone's... Right, I'm going to try and get better rewards this time and risk the wrath of aliens. So that's given us, I think that was rewards 100 tons of goods. Excellent stuff. so that's increased our orange number, which is going up by 13 a day. Our money is going up by 384 a day, which is very good. 32, by the way, is what day we're on. I think we're all good at the moment to start expanding. Housing-wise, where's the only housing we've got? That's over there, isn't it? There's the housing. We still haven't quite filled this up yet. But we should be okay. I think money is starting to slowly go up. We will, at some point, we'll need a trade hub, and we can start selling. We can either start selling goods for money, or we can actually do that in reverse if we really wanted to rebalance things. And you can have only one contract going at one time. But we'll see that if we eventually get to the damn thing. Now I was going to build a park, I think, but then things started to overtake us, so I'm going to put that there. So that's going to encourage people to move in a bit more. And now we have been given the ability to do a repair depot. As a station gets larger, it can be challenging to stay on top of repairs. These automated repair depots help ease the burden through the use of repair drones. Well, I'm not going to... I will actually have to put one down, because otherwise I don't think we're going to get the trade hub unlocked. So I'm going to decide where to put this. I don't really care that much about this, frankly. I'll put it here. Not enough resources. How much do I need for this? 7,000 quid! Holy shite. Okay, we need to start making cash. So, the only way to do that at the moment is building housing. So, let's see. I think I'll try to keep the housing fairly in a similar place, but we need to keep it... We'll try to do it over here where the defence is. But it does mean increasing the amount of other things as well. I was also going to make a food farm upgrade, I think. Food... Because we've got the... We've got an upgrade on... I don't think we have. I don't think we've got anything upgraded other than the housing. So I can upgrade the food farm. Can you upgrade gardens? No, you can't. There's some pirates on the way, but we should be okay there. Oxygen is only a 1 cluster at the moment. I think that's fine, because what's that? There's some power. I think we'll just do a little bit of we'll put that there. That's more power. Oh, look at that. They immediately started attacking it. But it's fine. Our lasers now cover every part of our station, I think. Again, have I got another missing one? There. The defence turrets do not cover as much of an area as you expect. It's most alarming. Oh, also meteors, whilst we're at it. Right, repair that. There was a garden that got hit. And also, the oxygen plant. Very low integrity. Right, everything's fine. That's irritating because now I've completely blown my planning. What the hell we were doing. So I added a new power plant, which means we can get 3 more housings here. Again, we'll stick to the cluster. You can, in some designs, you can actually go even bigger than a cluster of 3. You can get like a cluster of... But the next biggest one up, I'm not sure that gets unlocked straight away. I think that might be a later thing. We'll probably need more mining depots soon as well. Mining depot, I'll concentrate on getting a cluster of 3 there. Now let's get some housing. I'll do 2 of them. And also, probably do a garden nearby here just to encourage people in. There we go. And also, whilst we're waiting for people to move in, let's have a little bit of a scan. Some of our mining depots are losing resources, so hopefully that'll be actually in the mining depot itself. There it is, the smuggler. And that'll get us some... I think that was 20 tons of goods. That's not very much. So just waiting for that to tick over to 1,000, and then I'm going to build a house just here and get another cluster. I really want to efficientize all the other stuff, like the power plant, the food, and the oxygen. But it's not always necessary, but it really does expand the coverage. It makes things just generally more efficient. It's very, very helpful. Right, let's bung that there. Once again, our housing looks nicely efficient. The power plant, I think, is a prime candidate for a cluster. We've only got a bit of cash, 600 quid. Again, we should be starting to soon think about getting more mining in. Mining costs, what does it cost? 1,000. Oh, Willow, what's wrong with you? There, the part on the power plants have gone bandy. More stolen resources. This time it's going to be a residential thing. Top tip, when you're scanning, click on things and use the escape button to quickly dismiss this menu. Otherwise, you have to do all sorts of awkward things. Ooh. Nothing there. Oh yes, that right at the very start. I'm gonna airlock this lad. That'll teach you to mess with me. Right, there we go. I think we're all good now. We've got a bit of cash, so a bit more power plant stuff, I think. We'll probably do one there and one there. I can't put that one there, though. Well, I've got a choice here. I can either put one there or there. Right, so now we are... Oh, we have got enough cash. We have got enough cash. Excellent. Things are going quite quickly cash-wise. Right. Build. Oh, I got to build that there. It's like I can build it anywhere but in the places I want. What do we need? Probably we don't need anything, but it won't let me... Is it like debris there? That's just... Maybe that's a thing. Maybe as soon when there's debris somewhere, you can't build there. Which is the first I knew about this. But the look is there's no actual hexagon around that spot. Maybe it's a corridor I need.
Long-range sensors are picking up unidentified spacecraft. Be careful, Commander.
I'll try that. Yeah, that's some.
The building has become inactive. One or more of its requirements is no longer being met. Make sure nearby
Why not?
buildings are fully repaired.
Building function impaired. It's just repairs that need to be done. Meanwhile, blasty. Again, we should have full coverage, unless I didn't build anything here. I don't think I built anything here. God damn it! Build. There. We've got issues with power at the moment. Shit! My garden, not the garden. I've got no money now. Is there a pirate still there? God, that was bad. I didn't realise we'd lost some cover. The housing didn't actually have proper coverage. This needs 781 quid. There we go. Oh dear, that was bad. Again, I had to do some panic building there. That turret should be okay. We went down to 12 quid there. That was bad. On the upside, but we actually are bringing in the bucks every day, so that's good. Now we just need just a bit of extra cash. God, there's all this debris everywhere. We just need a bit of extra cash so I can build my cluster of power. Now we've built a corridor. So there was some reason why it wasn't connecting up to things. I'm not quite sure what the requirements are for actual connections like that. There was something. But corridors are useful for reasons, frankly. Help your populace get from A to B, transporting them through a central hub. Fine. Right, power. I still can't build it there. Oh, I thought I could. It's wherever it is wherever there's debris, I think, after all. I think. Yeah. I wonder how you get rid of debris then. Maybe you need a repair depot. That still needs 7,000 quid, which is worrying because it means we are starting to make it. It's starting to make it very difficult to actually do anything. Maybe if I abandon this little bit over here, I'll leave that power thing there. But I don't really want to try to expand here, where it's proving incredibly difficult. We may have to start expanding over here instead. Well, meteor shield is there, so we can start building over here, and I think we should be okay. And we've also got a defensive turret, but we will need... Let's start by adding some oxygen in a cluster over here. Oh, we can't do it there either, because there's debris. Fart. This is not in the shields. Oh dear. That new power plant is not in the shields. It's okay, that saved us pretty much. So we've got like this one bit of debris, but we've also got... This debris is really high up. It's not, there's nothing above here, I don't think. Or at least we can build there. Ignore me. I'm fine. So I think I'll have to start thinking about putting the oxygen here and here. Making a little cluster. There we go. So that oxygen has expanded significantly outwards. We'll also need food. We'll also need power. Need to repair that. So yeah, we're going to go in this direction now, I think. So food and power. Oh, can't put that there. Oh, we need power first. Power first. If we put the power over... We'll be able to make a power cluster here. There we go. And we'll also actually... We'll get the food thing sorted. If we put it kind of like... Here. Uh-oh, pirates. Okay, hang on. Before we do this, let's make damn sure we have everything. We're also starting to need a new a meteor shield. But... Oh, we need more oxygen. God, we need oxygen as well. Put that there. Yes. Okay, our defensive grid is for once full. And we haven't got any more gunk clogging up the bloody grid. Right, okay. So we are on the up here. Oxygen, fine. Oxygen can stay there. Then now we need to start thinking about the food. I'm going to put it kind of like in a grid. Here. There. Food. Look at this. Look at this area here. This is going to be perfect for new housing and stuff. We are actually topped out on housing. One there. Oh, there's debris. Oh, there's that fucking debris again. Ah. So annoying. It's okay. We've got space over here. Let's actually demolish that new house. Just so get some of the resources back. I think... Yeah, this is going to be our new district over here, but we've got to make sure that we are defending it with shields. One there. Come on, bring in the cash. This is such an undefended area at the moment. It's got the defense lasers, but yeah, we'll need a shield. Come on, we need the cash. I haven't got anywhere near getting a trade hub yet, but that's so expensive. You're not going to get that straight away.
Your expenses exceeded both your income and your cash reserves.
Well, apparently one of my buildings just randomly got destroyed, but it doesn't tell you which. And it's done it again. Holy shit! Okay, something's gone wrong. I'm not quite sure what it's got rid of as well. Tell me, what the hell is it? I don't know which one it is. Is it oxygen? No. Food? So what are you missing at the moment? Ah! I'm not sure what it is. Hang on. So let's... It looks like a lot of stuff has gone missing. Well, make sure we need to start with power. Oh, it's just... Not knowing which one it was is like, I don't know what to do. It's cascading. The entire place is just selling itself off bit by bit. Ah! No! Nah, you bastard. I think we've lost this one. Just for one brief moment. One brief moment it went below zero cash. One crucial building got sold off. And I don't know which one that was. So things started losing something like power, oxygen and food. And that just set off a cascade where everything's absolutely dying now. Bloody hell, we didn't even get to a trade hub. Let's see how far we got. Well, we've got no cash. We've got not many materials. The population is starting to go down. And we did not build very much. But that's the sandbox mode anyway. So there's a full campaign mode. Oh, shut up, mate. I know, I buggered up. And this should be out around about now, in the next couple of days, on Steam. Nice little sort of like efficiency puzzle sort of game with a bit of real-time strategy thrown in. Okay, thanks for watching. Do check out the rest of my channel. Check out my Patreon if you want to support the channel, helping us find all the best indie games out there. Or maybe follow the link to buy me a coffee if you want to support us in that way as a one-off tip. All is very gratefully received, especially during these uncertain times.